Hello everyone, and welcome back. Australia has introduced major changes that could affect thousands of international students. If you're planning to study in Australia or are already there, this update is extremely important. Stay with us until the end to understand exactly what has changed. The Australian government has introduced tougher immigration rules to prevent what it calls visa hopping. These new changes officially came into effect on July 1st. Under the new rules, people currently in Australia on a visitor visa or a temporary graduate visa can no longer apply for a student visa while remaining inside Australia. Previously, many people switched directly from one temporary visa to a student visa without leaving the country. That pathway has now been closed. From now on, anyone who genuinely wants to study in Australia must leave the country and apply for a student visa from overseas. Applicants must wait outside Australia until their student visa application is approved before they can return to begin their studies. The Australian government says this policy is designed to stop what it describes as a growing trend of permanent temporariness. Permanent temporariness refers to people who continuously extend their stay in Australia by applying for multiple temporary visas instead of qualifying for permanent residency. According to Australia's migration strategy, the number of international students holding second or subsequent student visas increased by more than 30%. During the 2022-23 financial year, more than 150,000 international students remained in Australia using second or later student visas. Another major concern was the increasing number of visitor visa holders applying for student visas without leaving Australia. Between July 2023 and May 2024, more than 36,000 visitor to student visa applications were submitted inside Australia. Officials believe this pathway was being used by many people simply to extend their stay rather than for genuine educational purposes. A report released last year by the Grattan Institute highlighted another growing trend among international students. The report found that around 1 in every 3 international students returned to study again, often choosing lower-cost vocational courses. According to the report, many students selected these courses mainly to extend their legal stay in Australia. The report also stated that the government had identified a growing number of permanently temporary visa holders as a serious migration challenge. This concern also included people holding temporary graduate visas after completing their studies. Australia's Home Affairs Minister, Claire O'Neill, said the country needs a migration system that avoids creating permanent temporary residents. She explained that Australia wants clearer pathways for highly skilled migrants who genuinely contribute to the country's workforce. At the same time, migrants with limited prospects of becoming permanent residents should have greater clarity about their future. The government says these reforms are part of a broader migration strategy aimed at improving the country's immigration system. Officials argue that Australia's migration system had become difficult to manage due to loopholes and repeated temporary visa applications. The government says its long-term goal is to build a migration system that is smaller, better planned, and more strategic. According to the minister, the reforms are intended to support Australia's economy while maintaining the integrity of the international education sector. She also said Australia needs skilled migrants, but does not want a system that encourages exploitation, loopholes, or abuse of visa rules. Experts believe these changes may also help Australia better manage future population growth by reducing repeated temporary visa applications. Australian demographer Peter MacDonald said accepting fewer visa applications from people already inside Australia could be more effective than reducing permanent migration numbers. For genuine international students, the key message is simple. Future student visa applications must now be made from outside Australia if they currently hold a visitor or temporary graduate visa. Students planning their education journey should carefully review the latest visa requirements before making travel or study decisions. Remember, immigration rules can change over time, so always rely on official Australian government updates before submitting any visa application. That's all for today's important Australia student visa update. If you found this information helpful, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss the latest international student visa, immigration, scholarship, and education news from Australia, Canada, the UK, the USA, and Europe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next update.